Welcome back to our weekly newsletter on the economy, where we bring you the latest updates on business and economic trends. Today, I will take you on a journey through this week's newsletter. To receive our weekly newsletter and stay informed on the latest economic developments, simply follow our website in the description below. Starting off with retail trade, the euro area and the EU saw a modest increase of 0.1% in May, reflecting stable consumer spending amidst economic uncertainties. The OECD emphasizes the importance of enhancing skills development in Africa by 2050, with Africa's working-age population set to double. Investments in education and targeted skills strategies are critical for sustainable economic growth. In June, the FAO Food Price Index held steady at 120.6 points, balancing varied commodity trends. While vegetable oil and sugar prices rose, cereal prices saw a decline, influencing global food markets. Turning to Turkey, Turkey's consumer price index surged by 71.60% annually in June, underscoring ongoing economic challenges in the region. According to an UN report, China dominates the generative AI patent landscape, filing 6 times more patents than the US. And this underscores China's leadership in AI innovation across sectors like autonomous driving and healthcare. Real estate continues to attract over 43% of foreign direct investment into Greece, highlighting ongoing investor confidence in the Greek property market amid economic reforms. In May, German industrial production faced significant declines, particularly in the automotive and machinery sectors. April saw a 0.7% increase in the EU's total market production and 0.3% rise in the euro area, signaling steady economic activity across the region. And Global Purchasing Managers Index, the PMI data for June, showed robust economic growth, albeit with a slight moderation in expansion rates amid geopolitical uncertainties and election cycles in key economies. Business confidence in Australia surged to record highs in June, driven by manufacturing and wholesale sectors. However, consumer sentiment in July remained pessimistic, reflecting concerns over inflation and interest rate hikes. Improved cooperation and reforms in sovereign debt restructuring are reducing uncertainty for countries and investors. Initiatives like the Common Framework and Global Sovereign Debt Roundtable, alongside IMF policy reforms, aim to expedite engagement and enhance transparency amid high debt servicing costs and geopolitical tensions. The European economic recovery has stalled as the Sentix Economic Index for the Eurozone plummeted by 7.6 points in July. Expectations declined sharply, reflecting challenges in sustaining economic momentum. And Belgium saw a 1.8% increase in the agricultural output price index, highlighting sector-specific economic trends amidst broader European economic dynamics. The World Bank's 2024 income classifications show 40% of countries now classified as high income, with notable shifts including Bulgaria, Palau, and Russia moving up, and Algeria, Iran, Mongolia, and Ukraine advancing to upper middle income. The West Bank and Gaza moved down due to economic impacts from conflict. Allianz Trade discusses Europe's industrial policy challenges relative to China and the US, advocating for innovation ecosystems over broad subsidies. The report calls for strategic collaboration to enhance Europe's competitiveness in critical sectors like aerospace. In May, Italy's retail trade saw a 0.4% increase in value and a 0.2% increase in volume. However, online sales experienced a 1.4% year-on-year decline. Global crude steel production reached 165.1 million tons in May, marking a 1.5% increase year-on-year. Asia and Oceania led production with 122.1 million tons, while regional variations impacted North and South America differently. And in this year, the European Union achieved its greenest energy portfolio ever. According to industry data, 74% of the EU's electricity came from emissions-free sources. This includes a significant 50% from renewables and 24% from nuclear. Coal and gas have hit their lowest shares of electricity to date. This shift has been driven by increased renewable capacity and decreased electricity demand, although there is a pressing need for upgrades to aging power grids to handle the growing renewable supply. Moving on to Bulgaria, where the industrial production index declined by 3.3% in May amidst sectoral contractions. And the OECD employment outlook brings positive news with record high employment levels across OECD countries. There has been significant recovery in real wages and minimum wages in most member countries. However, challenges persist with slower productivity growth and inflation. The report also anticipates significant shifts in the labor market due to climate change mitigation efforts, foreseeing a move towards green-driven jobs while acknowledging potential job losses in high-emission industries. Policy recommendations stress the importance of supporting workers through training and targeted schemes during this transition. And lastly, Spain has made remarkable strides in renewable energy, generating nearly 60% of its electricity from renewables in the first half of 2024. Thank you for watching and remember to subscribe to our channel for the latest updates.